Hello guys, you might be wondering why am I today talking about things that are not about keyboard. Well, it is time to actually give my rig an upgrade. As of last month, the motherboard of my old rig fried. So I replaced it with something cheap and I decided maybe it's time to give it some 2023 treatment. So in that case, I decided to just buy everything brand new except for the GPU, which is a bit of a last gen. But let's build something new for me to game in 4K in the future, hopefully. For the CPU, I've go for the Intel Core 13700KF. Why do I not go for the i9? Because in terms of 4K gaming, the i7 is actually more than enough to handle that resolution. And the i9 just provides diminishing return in terms of the money you spend. So this is just right. For the GPU, the one I have here is the Aorus GeForce RTX 3080, which I hope that I can purchase a 4090 in the future, but this will make do for now just fine. As for the RAM, I've gone for the PNY XLR8 Mako RGB. These are DDR5 6000 MHz in two 16 gigs kits. And these are just in the sweet spot for in terms of Intel XMP profile or manual overclocking, as well as the RGB colors. As for the drives, I gone for the 500GB and 1TB combo because I just need a 500GB for the Windows booting, and for the 1TB it will serve as the primary storage of my system. And both of them are Gen 4x4 PCIe 4.0 drives, which provides about 4700 reads and 1700 writes. The motherboard I've picked is the Aorus Z690 Aorus Master. This is one of the best gaming motherboards in terms of tier and class, and this has all the parts I need to be able to run something like a RTX 4090 in the future without being bottlenecked in terms of their build quality and feature set. The cooler right here is the Thermalright Frozen EX Magic 360. This model in particular is the 360mm model, and this should have enough cooling power to chill the 230W Intel Core i7 CPU. And it also comes with a LGA 1700 bracket if you need to use the socket for the current gen CPU. As for the case, in order for me to realize my GigaChat PC rig, I've chosen the Cooler Master Cosmos C700P, which is one of the largest PC case in the market for several years, and I don't think you need such case in your hobby, but if you really want to, maybe you can take some lessons from this video. Alright, so we have finished this build, and I can tell you about that this case is excruciating painfully to build. For one, there's many places that its design actually blocks the access to the internal parts. You have to take apart every little single thing to get access to your normal compartments. But I do enjoy the side design, whereby the side panels functions almost like a door. But you have to take off the back frame first, then you can access them easily. But the overall build experience is pretty much toolless except from assembling the PC parts into the computer case. And yeah, the experience is definitely one of the more unique ones. One of the things that I personally like is that I like some lights in my PC case, as in this Cosmos C700P. I think like the RGB accents on the top and the bottom looks nice. And compared to my old rig, there's actually a total of 5 USB in the front, 4 which is A and another one is C, which my old case doesn't have C in the first place. And talking about maintenance, this is definitely on the bad side because there's a lot of things you have to take part to access the internals. If you want to swap out certain components, you have to take out literally every single piece so you can take everything apart again, which is time consuming. The mesh panel and dust filter is actually quite easily accessible, so you can just slide off, clean it and put it back together in just a couple of minutes. So that's the video for today and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.